Yeah, our mage we named Cruella with the spelling of the musician. There is a DJ Cruella with like K-R-E-W. Kinda like the music a bit, some stuff. There is the cave. Then we go here and just travel from there. Yeah, the Cathedral Weathers mod is so good.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my
It's so nice. It's so nice. The only thing what we don't like about Snow and Ice Winter, even though we're big winter fans, is the thing is at least we only know that from cities, and the not every what's it called in English? The people on foot again. Shit. You know what we mean. And the walks at the side of the street, they're not always free of ice and snow. So sometimes you just think you just step on snow and then there's ice underneath and then you, bam, just fall over and maybe even hurt yourself. That's what we don't like. That you constantly have to be so careful that you don't step on ice and then hurt yourself. That's what we really don't like. Huh? The Broken Fang Cave, is it? Okay. Yeah, our boxing character is so cool. That would be a mod that we would make if we would make one for Skyrim.
Who's there?
Yeah, that's a mod that we would make for Skyrim, that you get a full boxing class, that you get boxing animations, that you get like some combo moves, like 1, 1, 2 is a classic, yeah. It's like Steve's 10-frame Punisher in Tekken, for example. Like the lowest Punisher he has. Oh, fuck off, game. We're not in the mood for your shit today. Thank you. And, so that we have, like, boxing animations that you can block. We would put in that you can block. How would you block? We would say if you hold the button, then you block. But if you then, like, click, then you get that combo, 1, 1, 2 or so. So you, and like a dodge, so you can like dodge to the side and stuff. So you have like some options in close quarter combat. And that basically, that your weapons are then like gloves or something, like boxers wear, you know, in matches. Did we get everything here? What are we supposed to do here? Oh, never mind. We couldn't see what that's supposed to be. Jesus.
Here we go!
Human heart. Ancient vampire gets beaten to a bowl with a fist. That right. Green apple. That apple didn't look like an apple we would eat. Not only are we not fans of like Granny Smith and stuff, but also it had like dark spots that looked like the rotten apple from Silent Hill 2, because you have an option to like get a rotten apple or like a rotting apple, and you get a normal one if you want. For reasons we do not spoil. But yeah. We beat up the vampire here. Oh, right, we could do this here. Huh? Fuck? Do we not have that equipped, what we want? Oh, no, we do not. Oops. That's what we meant to do. They have a nice place here to live. Like this, like honestly, like here in this cave, with like a bed and stuff and everything. Cage for your torture subjects, you know. One can live worse. Okay. So that's everything, apparently. Oh, did we loot this? Yeah, we did. Sometimes we overlook chests. That's why. Is that flesh or is that just bones? That looks like just bones. Any piece of human flesh that we can get is really good. Because it helps us feed. Which is funny because like in this game we think vampires can drink blood of a human they just killed. Maybe they killed the human, yeah, and then they drain the human of blood. The corpse of the blood. And in Supernatural, that doesn't work. If a vampire... dead man's blood is a strong poison for vampires. The strongest even, so... if you want to immobilize one, you give them dead man's blood. That's why they have to feed off of living targets and keep them alive the whole time. They want to feed off that person. They can kill them afterwards, but not before. Sorry.
I leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
That is underneath. Right.
None can deny your power now. Good job. At first, you may pity the thin bloods, but after disposing of a few, you realize they aren't worth the worry. Speak with Ferran Sadri. He has something for you. Enjoy your hunt.
Politics bore me terribly. The Dawn Guard have increased their operations and have been aggressively recruiting. We need to put a damper on their efforts and give those troublemakers something to worry about other than harassing our interests. You are to make a public show of murdering someone. Do it in the streets for all to see. The higher the profile, the better. Make it seem you are a member of the Dawn Guard, thus sowing confusion among the herd. Wear this armor and plant this note on the victim. You know, an important member of society. Someone attached to the Jarl's court. A merchant, a bard, a priest, someone with stature. That will make them all the more upset to have one of their citizens slain, and under such flimsy pretense.
Okay.
Good. I knew I was sending the right woman for the job.
Oh, sorry. Wrong direction. We need to get out of the castle. Hopefully that is light armor and not heavy armor. Because otherwise all of our bonuses for killing just don't work. Do we make that? Do we do that anywhere? Do we have a marker at all? We don't. We just kill anyone we feel like right now. Okay. That sounds good. Oh, we take the red one. That looks good. That's heavy armor, of course. Hey, BDP, how are you doing? That's all we need. Do we need a headpiece too? Does the Dawn Guard even have a helmet for light armor? Yeah, they do. Okay. Oh god, ugh. You're good. Happy to hear. So we kill someone. In this playthrough, we don't really need the College of Winterhold. Or we could go to Dawnstar. Could go here too. Yeah, let's do that. And then we have to fuck off somehow. We honestly like this village because of the location where it's built. But you can't get a house here, unfortunately. Which is quite sad. Moorside Inn.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
You need to leave.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
You are troubled, Gorm.
No, I'm fine. Is there something you need?
No, Gorm. I am simply...
You're different, aren't you? Not like anyone else.
Yes.
Not in Morthal or Skyrim.
Well, thank you.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it.
But where? Like, who exactly do we need to kill? Out the streets of Raven Rock. Oh, sorry. Never mind then.
Everything all right?
You're practicing for a hard boss fight. Where do you practice? What game? Raven Rock. Where's Raven Rock? . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Expedition 33, okay. Yeah, we saw a bit of that game in streams of other people. It looks really difficult. Even if it wasn't that parry heavy and stuff, we would still just want to watch it. Because it's a bit... Yeah, it's turn-based and technical, so... Forgotten Veil, okay, Ice Water Jittery. That's Orphan Rock. Throat of the World, that's Raven Rock. Orphan Rock, sorry, not Raven Rock. The Ritual Stone. Where's Raven Rock? We have no idea where that is. Rorikstead? Ancestor Glade. Yeah, you can do it. Hello, Lee. How are you doing? I have to look it up where Raven Rock is. Oh, we were not in Windhelm before? Huh. We were there, but it probably didn't get saved or something. Huh.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way? Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steep. Need a ride?
Small boat by the river. By the river. It must be here then. No, we can't get up here without... No, that's not what we meant. Okay.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyala.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
What happened? Why won't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
We used to call Windhelm the City of Kings.
Yeah, either our mouth is persuasive or our hands. Both have to do with the throat.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see him again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Stand up. If you need a ride back to the mainland, Jalen's the only way off this rock.
Where would we start this DLC even? What's the start mission of the DLC? Or are we not far enough into the main story for this to be relevant?
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome here.
Because we haven't played the whole main story yet.
Spiritual replacement. Soon I'll be running the temple. We've got our eyes on you.
The map has been updated. What does it mean? Oops. Sorry, that was weird. We have the shouts unlocked, so... Don't see anything.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander.
Oh.
State your intentions.
What are you doing in England? That is none of your business.
That's the kind of attitude that's going to land you in prison. But I'll let it go for now. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Why are you so suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Raven Rock is purely a Dunmer settlement?
Raven Rock started out as an imperial settlement, but the Empire decided to abandon it just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
What is the city of Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from them.
The Argonians invaded Morrowind?
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmer needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland. Giollan, I was starting to wonder what happened to him.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But what? This load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much cost.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again, and there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laeral. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Admiral. Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you can.
Your visit here, as long as you abide by our...
Okay, we don't know what we're supposed to do here, really.
Thief!
Huh? That book was white! So
You'll give that back if you know what's good for you.
That book...
Though our spirits may be low, are you here to pray? Or perhaps pay your respects at our
Don't get it sometimes.
There where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late, and have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains. Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They're befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains.
Yeah. 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 With European history, you know, with our monarchs and nobility here, their ancestors were often incestors.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we leave the temple then, because then we play the main story. J must be journal. Or jockey, for chicken jockey. We haven't watched the movie, but maybe sometime. We like to watch stuff when no one talks about it. Because then people at least leave us alone and we can just enjoy something in peace. It's like a reverse hipster thing, you know? To Septimus, Aldrian's Bane at the time wound. So we do
the
that.
dawn of a new...
Local map. Where can we go back to the map of the mainland? Fast travel to Skyrim.
I had expected Ysgrimmar City to be...
Then we do the main story. But is the cultist thing a part of the main story? We don't remember. This game we played in 2011, there was so many system members ago, like...
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkre Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal.
Because...
Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the time wound.
Because what we do know is like...
Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
But where do we do that with the cultists? We don't know where we have to go for that. That's what we don't understand. Like, what are we supposed to do to get the... Like, the game is really bad at, like, giving you any help of, like, finding anything when you don't already have, like, a quest to it. Like, the vampire DLC, we just... The vampire DLC quest fell into our lap, but the rest didn't. They just oh, that sounds amazing. They just randomly spawn. That sounds great. Travel to Solstheim. Sorry, we didn't see the quest in the log. Can we just... Solstheim. Okay, we can just click there. That's good. The arrow is there.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger.
Fuck off. No. So now that we did that, what do we do now? Search for information about Mirak.
Need something?
So we would say we ask people about Mirak? So, anyways, we need to talk to you.
I am Arthralar.
Do you know someone called Mirak?
Sounds like something from a dream, and yet it might be more strange.
What sort of dream?
I remember a temple on Solstheim, and working to build something. It was not a pleasant dream.
What are the ancestral tombs? Okay.
May Azura, Mafala, and Boethia guide you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. There's always... Yo. Yo. Watch, we get like $5 out of it or some shit. Yeah. Stop looking at us.
I should cut off your hands for that.
Can you keep your eyes closed, please, when you sleep? Or do you sleep with open eyes like fucking Gandalf? Sir, please close your eyes when you sleep.
Sounds... I remember a temple on Solstein. Walking to build.
When people sleep with open eyes. Why,
Not unpleasant.
Peach. Why? Okay, then we try to get there. Ash spawn.
Must have run off.
No, thank you, or anything. Oh.
I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here.
What were those things?
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ash Spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
How did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
Oh, we could do this.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
Very well, where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the Ash Spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. Report back to me if you discover anything unusual. There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
What are these Ash Spawn? Hello?
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago. But I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
How often do they attack?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
You suspect there's a motivation to their attacks?
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
Do you know someone called Mirak?
I might know someone. No, maybe not. I can't remember.
Just tell me if you know him.
I can't. I just can't be sure. I think maybe he had something to do with a temple. A temple here on the island. Does that help?
Yeah, we were already. Why do you think the attacks are from the Atias farm?
I don't. All I know is that the Ash Spawn are coming from this direction. So this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family.
How long has the farm been abandoned?
Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock. Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Okay, do we still have the... Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
What the fuck? Bitch. Oh, we're already at the point again where we have that's the best we can do. Oh, whoops. That game, that was not what we meant. And you know that. Anyways, why would we?
Done and done.
Yup, done and done. Some extra health, magicka. Take Flynn? What is that? You know that some people are named Flynn. It is a cool name. We like many names as long as it's not like some... there are some older German names that are quite cool. And trans people are always based, whatever they choose.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, that's why we should not have chosen a Khajiit for a boxer.
We have come south to test our worth against the mighty Netch. Will you join us?
Sounds fun.
Well met, friend. May we all fight or die well.
Let's punish some shit.
That's the last of them.
That was very difficult, so...
The beast was strong, but we were stronger.
The weak.
It was a good hunt.
Weak.
They will sing stories of this day.
How our fists were flying at the Netch. We punched that thing once and it was flying away. They'll be singing songs of this day. How you made the Netch fly away. Do 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 do. The Netch just gave up. Understandable, to be honest. Imagine you get punched so hard that you fly away and you survive that. Like, we would just be like, oh, fuck this shit, and just go away. Or just give up entirely, you know? Like, we go up here, we would say. Purple mountain flower. Ooh, dragon bones. But that the guard also forgot about Mirok's temple is kinda concerning. People seem to forget things. So maybe our captain was also in contact with one of them and then like got his memory erased.
Can you hear me?
What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
Natch Jelly is also really funny. Does self-paralysis, but also makes you bouncy, negates all fall damage, turning you into a rubber ball. Yeah. We saw a video of that where someone like used that to fly over the map of Skyrim.
I am Freya of the Sky. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
Save them from what?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible.
Does Mirak try to have me killed?
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here.
Woman in armor with
beyond
weapon.
my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
Do we need to say more? What do you know about Mirak?
His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought... Gone now. What's that?
A lively chat, right? Why are you running away? Why are you running?
I was always taught.
You have one button for multiple traps. You must be. Oh.
We should check these rooms for supplies.
Why do you have multiple traps per button? Jesus Christ. Like, we imagine we would have a trap that when you come into our door, that our toilet explodes, our gaming chair explodes, our bed explodes, and then we explode. Like, why would we do that? Why? Ah. Why you put multiple traps into the same room? On the same button? It is so... Why? Why would one do that? Okay, fine, we quick save after this gem, but like... Oops, sorry, that wrong button.
Mirak was trying to take power here and protect himself in the process.
There is another one. Yeah, you know, like everything would explode. First our toilet, then our bed, then our gaming chair, then like our closet, and then everything else, including us, like boom. Like why would we do that? That's so unnecessary. Like we just wanted to dodge one trap, and then they have like multiple on the same button. Like, come on. It's a temple. Like, imagine someone accidentally steps on it, and then you have multiple traps, and that person is just dead because they stepped on the wrong spot on the floor or so. Like, we wouldn't have such traps on the floor just because we accidentally during the we sleepwalk and we talk during our sleep, so we would just accidentally we would just accidentally step on something and then die. Like, we would have maybe some traps in a castle because it's cool. But then we would make it in a way that we don't accidentally trigger them and, you know, fall into our own pit. It's not very smart to do. So can we have a look around now, please? Before we go down. That was someone's underwear. We thought they were wearing armor. To be fair, like in quite some RPGs, that is considered armor. Even though we have heard some bad things about college humor lately, they had a good video about that specifically. Where the guys were pretending to be those kind of neckbeards, and the woman then, like... She didn't need to say much to... show how women see that kind of thing. I'd add the most evil trap of them all. Full room with empty treasure chests and keys. Imagine the psychic damage. Yeah. That is very evil of you. You're the evilest of them all. Quick saving. Huh? Wasn't there someone sitting in the chair here? Oh, here. It's so good. You just punched him like in the chair. So where's the there? We do. Oh, you gotta be fucking. We were not even. We were not on the button. Yep, sorry. That was a clusterfuck of shit. Sorry. Why did we run into that? Because we didn't want to let the fight end and we didn't kill like a single enemy. That's just you know, we want to be a part of the fight if that's an option. Ow, bitch. Yes. Our boxing character is what we love so much, you know? Like martial arts, and then combined with joke characters that we love. Yeah, fire is pretty bad. Is there? Can we deactivate this again? No, once you step on it, you just... Then let's go!
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt it. You have a much better chance than I to make it through these traps. I have no doubt that lever...
Magic wood. Whirlwind sprint. There it is.
Later. I shall wait here for now.
Yeah. Did not get through that without taking damage. Yes, Serana, it would be nice if you...
Mirak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems. Let us hope that is the last of his traps.
Can we heal her? Or is that just a self-heal?
Omega, protect me!
Yeah, we should maybe save so we don't accidentally lose her. We thought of an evil trap. The common German joke of when they enter the castle, they signed a contract to buy a washing machine. The fuck? Okay, what does this do? Ah, okay. You lasted 3 punches. Wow. We think we need some direct healing right now because, like, why the f... Okay, that did not help. Sorry, why did we fall down here? What the fuck is this shit? But that is Serana's. Can you please not kill that one? Don't. She's a necromancer. Some reason that word was just like...
not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters, but his path seems to have been a road. I wonder if he will find some answers. I knew I heard something! And so it ends. Who's there? I knew I heard something!
So we're not trying to...
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
Yeah, we will help you in a second. That's why we saved.
The evil
because we didn't see any buttons on the... The fuck? We can't see them. They're so... Oh, God. And we looked and we didn't see any buttons. So, Rana, you good? So we don't want to get like an inheritance notification again later.
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
Ah, for those who run down, then get... Bitch. Have we said yes to that? Did you hear us say yes? We didn't, so maybe you did. No? Again, no? Don't know what language you need it in, but no? Yeah, can we please move? Why are we stuck? Bitch! Why were you still alive? What are you doing with your magic that you survived so many punches? Please explain. We need to understand how you survive so many attacks. You should not. At the best, 2.
How much
and you
deeper
survive
can
like
it see?
5 or 6.
I had been told that Mirak's power was great.
Bitch, you're as strong as a dragon, apparently.
It cannot be much farther now. I feel it in the bones. I had heard Mirak had turned against the dragon cult, but to display the remains of such a man. Something feels wrong. Why the Omega? Where did you come from? Something. Thank you for your protection, Omega.
See, that's what we mean. That's what we mean. We usually should be easily able to kill them. Which is why it's so strange when like warriors are like die faster than mages. So much faster. Like, yeah, magic could be able to do like super mega powerful things. But then mages would just like overpower everything, and then the fantasy setting becomes, at least for most people's taste, unbalanced. We think. And even though we don't care about balance as long as we can have fun, it's most people are very look very much on balance and blah 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 blah. Yeah. No, fuck this shit. Not wooled. Night eye, you noodle. Now it points in this direction. We find this dungeon so confusing. Oh, because this was a door. We thought that looked like a coffin. But coffin only, not something that has a door inside it or so. No trap for 5 seconds? We are impressed. As we always say, that is not very hard to achieve. It's just most of the time there is not even like any attempt of effort. Not
impossible.
Not the
there must be something
slightest
more. Look
effort.
Around. I will let you know if I find anything in the dining room.
Take jug. Oh, there's no... Huh?
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly.
No, that's not the secret passage. Can you please not... Sarana... Sarana, you are in our way. Can you... Thank you very much. Okay. Because there's not much space here sometimes, then it would be nice if they could just not stand in our way and just let us run around a bit.
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mirak.
That doesn't. Another room.
Nothing but ruined books. I do not recognize this statue. We passed by a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in. I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment.
Oh look, it's Galulja? Wasn't that the name? Galulja? Zaralja? One of them... yeah, both. Galuljaja, right? That was the name. Galuljaja. In 14.
Suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Nice. Wanted to get a critical strike on everyone. Oh. Ah, we get more stuff. Cool. Yeah, we would have killed him instantly if the first hit wouldn't have missed for some reason. Don't know why it did, but it did. Oh, we didn't see the chain. We need healing again. The black book?
It seems wrong somehow. Here, yet not. It may be what we seek.
Sorry? We did not click that away. That was the game on itself right now. That was the game itself.
Time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... You have defeated dragons, yes. But still... You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send her back where she came from. She can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
We can't move.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
We did. Our monitor died again. Like, that's what we mean. Like, this thing is breaking down all the time. Don't fucking know what happened to it. Not really sure. I saw Mirak on a dragon.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
Somehow reading this book took me to where he was.
This is a dangerous thing then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
Evil book. People who read porn stuff wish that was how it worked.
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon. The village is just ahead. Storm has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign. Someone who has seen things. She has confirmed that Mirak is the one behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
Okay. Talk to Storm Crackstrider.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
Mirak is behind what's happening to your people. I've seen Mirak, that's good.
Really? How?
Read a book in Mirak's temple and went somewhere. Mirak was there.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him. Are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn?
I am indeed Dragonborn.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn.
What does it mean if we're both Dragonborn?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us. Or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago. And use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there. And free them
you gotta
from
be
control.
fucking cheating. Our fucking monitor is turning itself off again. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? We need to move OBS over to the other monitor. Otherwise we can't see OBS half of the time, even though chat is quiet for quite a while. But still, we would like to see what the fuck is going on. Maybe we also need to move Discord to this and try to fix it later. Not really happy about that. That means like we can't see the chat very well. We're sorry, but our monitor is breaking down. Or what it could be is our graphics card being weird, and like the port, or like the connection to the third port is breaking down somehow. Because we have no idea what the fuck is going on with that monitor right now. We do not exactly have the money to buy a new one. Not until at least the end of summer, then maybe the monitor is a bit less than maybe we should be able to. But not at the moment. To be fair, we still have 2 working monitors, but we don't know what the issue with that thing is. We would like to swap the monitors and then see what happens. Yeah, after the stream we would like to swap the monitors and then see what happens. If it then happens on the monitor on the left side, which was the one on the current right side, then we know what's going on, that it is the graphics card. But if it is the same monitor, then that's having the issues, then the monitor itself is breaking down. And we think like after 2 years we don't get any guarantee anymore, so we'd have to buy a new one. Oh, that was just a... Sorry, we thought you were attacking us. Everything in this game just tries to fucking kill you, so we unfortunately killed the snow fox just now. So hopefully we see if something is happening in chat. But the problem is it's now very far away from our eyes and we would have to change the whole OBS layout now just because of this issue. The problem is, as soon as we would now decide to scrap our savings for the PC and buy the monitor, we risk that our PC completely dies and then we like have to have a shitty situation that lasts way longer with our PC being potentially dead. So it showed many signs of dying in some ways, and so that we would like to avoid. What? Who is fucking punching? Bitch, bitch, bitch. We didn't see you when we... Oh, no. Please no dragon right now. We are not equipped right now to fight a dragon. We are not equipped for this. So can we get like magic skills? Do we have skill points for this character? Restoration. Oh, per level of restoration. 0.25 then means, oh god, sorry. 0.5, 5%. Like, we could get this because this is like a very helpful spell for us. I think we want this. This is really good. Hopefully we can save here without like... Yeah, there's more than the dragon, that's the thing. Rude dragon immediately attacking any visitors in this. Yeah! We're just visitors. We're just annoying white European tourists. Yeah. Don't know what the issue is. Why would you attack us? It's not like white people have never like just arrived somewhere and immediately started attacking the population or so. Has never happened before. Like giving them infected blankets, accusing them of shit that never happened, then your king deciding they deserve to die. Or just declaring that like certain European countries get control over certain parts of a continent that you do not own. Or stuff like that, you know. Why would anyone do that? Like we say such things as half jokes because it's based on history. If it upsets some people that watch the stream, then it's the right people that get upset. Like we're white too, and we acknowledge history as like something that has happened that we should learn from, and because of that act differently. And those people that are offended by such stuff those are the bad people. Because we don't feel offended by history happening, we just want to learn from that. What does a windstone do?
Here you reclaim. Far from yourself.
Now,
what does this do?
And when the world shall assemble. And when
But just to be clear, we don't call colonizers tourists. That was not what we meant earlier.
What faithless minds have stolen.
Do we just have to, like, do this here to basically get the diamond? Mono?
Now, for me, do you see? Now, through them, do I speak? And when the world shall see, that world will cease to be.
The thing with the hand movement to get away the to wipe away the sweat. That's why you see in anime, probably most people see that in anime. The Japanese people like buildings or working on farms having that white thing around their head. We're pretty sure that is for the sweat. Like that looks like a rope, like a white rope around their head. Probably just to soak up the sweat.
Your hands must provide. And when the world shall listen.
It makes sense to have that.
And when the world remembers. Here in my shrine.
They have forgotten.
Here do you triumph.
Do we just have to let this play out for like 10 minutes or what?
By night we reach.
What faithless minds have stolen.
How long does this have to play? Or do we have to shout at the...
Now,
It is repeating, but we don't know what the game wants. So... shout... Is this the one that we need? So which one do we need? This one?
And the idol. How to them does he speak?
That's not the one, apparently. Shit, which one do we need? Is that in the quest info? Bend a will, but isn't that the one that we used? No, it's not the one we used. This is not bend will. This is bend will, sorry.
When the world shall listen.
When the world shall see.
And when the world remembers.
No! Fuck, now we have to wait like 10 minutes for it to wear off. No! We're so sorry, we didn't know what this did.
That they have forgotten.
Can we just wait like an hour or so and then it... We would like to have our night eye again.
Where'd you come from?
That was necessary.
We create a light that illuminates nearby objects.
Thank you, my friend. You have set us free.
So now we go in this direction. But maybe it was helpful that we shouted strength. It probably helped killing that bigger thing. Nobody sees us here, right? We didn't see anyone. Oh, whoops. We should probably quick save before we do this. Do you have anything now?
You have prevailed. So it is. You have proven yourself an ally to the Skull, and so the Skull shall be allies to you.
What do we do now?
If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can do the same for the rest of Solstheim. I doubt it will fully stop whatever Miraak is doing, but it may slow his progress.
That's not enough. I need to stop Miraak now.
I cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the knowledge Miraak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this black book.
Tell me more about this book then.
Miraak had this? This does not look like something of the dragon cult. It is a dark thing, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago asking about black books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here.
Okay.
Allmaker, shelter you.
Serana's just making herself some potions.
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skull have survived worse.
Anything else that is worth stealing? That look like potatoes with their with like roots on it. We were told that you should not eat them anymore if they have those roots. Or that we at least should remove the roots, if so. So salt pile. Do we have a point for teleportation to that place? What is the nearest thing we have? If that's the best, then we take this one. Didn't even saw it. Did it cast something? Did we miss anything? What the fuck happened? What the fuck is a Spriggan? Is that something we want to know? Is that something we want to just pretend it didn't happen? What the fuck is a Spriggan? You know Spriggans from Final Fantasy, but is this thing the same, or is it something else? It looked like we got attacked by some living tree or so. Hard to tell when it's dark. Oh, we have the wrong streaming information. Today is the 28th, not 26th. We didn't even notice. We looked at the stream title before we started the stream, but still put in the wrong title to the field. What the fuck attacked us here then? Oh wow. Okay, that didn't do damage, what? No, not interested. Whatever you have to offer, we're not buying. Is it here? Are we? No.
Damn that night. Is Wayne told me up?
Okay. Sorry. It don't see much, so we have to guess where stuff is here. Okay, here on the tree. There. Okay. Interesting little village for sure. We're getting so many black soul gems. It's really nice.
I don't recall inviting you into my tower. I do hope you make this worth my while.
I hear you know where to find black books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? What could you know of them?
The black books... I found a black book. I need to find more.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
I have to know what Mirak... No, sorry.
Mirak? The one all the town folk are always chanting about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the Central Temple, although the villagers seem quite convinced.
Do you know where I can find another black book?
Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
You have a black book?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Mirak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
So you know where to find this black book that's connected? Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
The Dwemer, what do they have to do with this?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nachardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us together will be able to get at the book. To Nachardak, then. Follow me.
Sorry. Oh. Sorry, we thought of quick save. Oh, we're so sorry. We should have quick saved, yeah.
If you're going to be up here, stay up. I don't recall inviting you into my tower. You... What could you found? Dangerous knowledge is Mirak? Well, I wasn't sure that it was... Oh, yes.
We're so sorry. We thought we could leave that way.
But I do know where to find a... Yes, I do. Forbidden. It seems the ancient Dwemer... But perhaps... To Nachardak, then. Follow me.
We're so sorry. We thought we could leave that way. Okay, potion of ultimate magicka. Yeah.
We don't get many visitors. Is there something you need?
Another board. No. Theory board. That's right.
Fine, then we just swim. We have unlimited underwater breathing anyways. This is cool. I want to kill more of you. Ah! That's not what we meant. Not 98% of our health gets just eliminated with a single fucking arrow or so. That is not what we were.
To build for the ages. These towers have outlasted their creators by many. The book is housed inside that dome. I need to unlock the door. Not good enough for your precious Carl. They aren't very clever, are they? But
Evil Within has Laura. And Laura just one-hit kills the player. Resident Evil 4 has a bunch of one-hit kill stuff. But it's fine as long as it is an exception to the rule. This is not a rule exception, that's the rule.
To operate it inside on my last visit.
You lack the required
door when I left to keep out ignorant Netherlands. Let me unlock it.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Is just in sight.
That is just the thing. Like, if it is not an exception, it's fucking annoying. It should be an exception. That's why we like Laura very much in Evil Within. She is great.
No magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it could.
Because she looks cool.
We'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply,
Like, everything about her is cool.
I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, that's easier said than done. This way to the boilers. Follow me. As I said...
Nope, sorry, we wanted to.
The last time I was here, I only explored a small part of the ruins. I was here alone then, and I find an assistant is absolutely essential for this kind of dirty, dangerous work. Nichardak, the city of 100 towers. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said that Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering. Now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps only operate when the fuel is in pedestal. Unfortunately, they only have one kiln. These four boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes...
Can you stop pushing us around? We're so... Punch you in a second. Stop doing that.
Able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cube. We'll need it.
The guy is talking. Please don't distract us.
Yes, here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance. 3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You'll need a cube to unlock this door. I hope you remembered to pick up the cube I placed in the pedestal.
No, because we didn't know you wanted us.
Knowing a Dwemer, I'd rather doubt it.
Oh, we can sit here. Oh, it was... Oh, that's why we die so quickly. We're so sorry we're still wearing that shitty armor the whole time. We didn't notice. We were wearing the shitty armor the whole time. The Dawn Guard shit.
Must be the great workshops of the
Oops.
Present, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the dwellers' army at the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here. It looks like we'll need to lower the... Now we can see if we can find a way to get that next.
Okay. You can... That really helped to get the restoration upgrade. It really helped. It really did. How are we supposed to go here? Huh? Did we not loot that one? Oh, sorry. It just... Okay. Yo. Calm down. Then you get 1 gold. Health increased by 10. Iron helmet and 2 lockpicks that you spent just now on the chest. Oh, we're supposed to go back now? Huh? What the fuck? Huh? What? Do we have to do this here then? Oh. Apparently not. We went down here, didn't we?
Let's see where this leads.
That is not what we do. No. Bitch. It's not our fault that blocking does not exist in this game. Ah. Punching vampires.
And we've found a total of 4 cubes, assuming you haven't dropped any. If you find enough control cubes to keep the pumps running and to turn on all 4 boilers.
We act. Werebeasts. You know, say it with me, Sam. Werebeasts. Still, we don't know what's worse, you know? To call some strange hybrid of like, it was like some kind of hybrid monster, and but you know, Dean called them then Jefferson starships. Why can't we go there? Seems to be an invisible wall.
You'll need to lower the water level before we can proceed any further.
Who's there?
The problem is we couldn't get a first strike on any of them since they ambushed us. And that really fucks with our way of doing things. Oh, he's killing monsters already. We punched them out of the picture. The problem is we don't have an extra one. Can we take one of them with us? Because we need to have one of them.
Guess that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need to get all three of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control.
So we think what we have to do is
to find enough control cubes to keep the pumps running and to turn on all 4 boilers. We'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control.
yeah, but we don't understand what we're expected to do. So that means the maximum we can get is 2. We can't get all. Yeah, game. You can say we should go back. We can't go back. Not to our knowledge. Otherwise, you're not giving us information right now that we would like to have. But as soon as we try to get one of the...
That's it. Don't touch anything else. Quickly now.
Oh, that is why. Okay. Sorry, that we did not know. What does this one do? Can you not... Serana, we're so close to... Yeah, then get out of our fucking way, please. You're not so... Can you... Serana, come here. Serana. Serana, here. Come here.
Do you need something?
Wait here.
If you say so.
Please stay out of our fucking feet for 5 seconds. You can do that. Christ in heaven.
What a mess. I'm getting tired of waiting around in this muck.
What is it? Yes? Oh, what is it? Another adventure.
Please don't stand in our way. Yeah, we forgot jump height in Elder Scrolls games is... Can also try to grow wings and fly. Okay, that is more of a thing in this game than jumping. Wow, okay, we don't know what we could use as a comparison, honestly. There's like, you have stuff here in this game that shouldn't be a thing, and then you can't even jump. Yeah, we don't know how to get to the other side, to be honest. Yeah, we're melee fighters, so we're at a disadvantage against people who fight with bows if we can't reach them somehow. That's... We'll try to jump there, but we don't think that will work. Yeah. Yep. Bitch, hey. Where did you... Hello. Hey. We're not doing this. Okay? So, is that a corpse or whatever? Video games. Sometimes they just piss you off. But it's totally avoidable things, that's the thing. It's so avoidable.
I'll wait here and fill this cube once you find the last one ready. Good luck.
What? Sir, what were you talking about? Somewhere in that direction is a cube? Where? Bullshit ahead. Nah. So Rana, we would suggest you don't get hit by that thing all the time. Because you can die. And we don't want to get a inheritance notification. Can you try to survive for 5 seconds? We're pretty sure you can. That's why we want a quick save, just to not lose you.
Do you have the cube? Good, good. I'll take this cube and be on our way.
Huh? What are we doing here? We get confused. Like, what are we supposed to... Why are we supposed to take them? Game, can you stop confusing us with your markers? Store the steamed supply to the Dwemer reading room. We don't understand. Yeah, the left monitor died again. Okay. Hello? What the fuck is happening? What are we even trying to do? How many do break? You receive 10% better prices. Oh. If we use restoration magic on that. Be a boss fight right behind that bridge. We are so sorry that we did not know that. Now we do. Why do you put a fucking boss fight right behind that? Why? RPGs. Holy fucking shit. Thank you for now marking these things now that we've found them ourselves, bitch.
Look out! Another steam centurion!
Like, we need an explanation of, like, why that is something you would want. Like, at least that thing should die in some hits.
I think they may be rebuilding themselves.
Like that, for example, is...
I'm going to head back upstairs and see if they're reading...
So we think what happened is...
It will matter to release the book.
To release the book. Yeah, okay, we will do that. So we think what happened is... that thing released some kind of magic when it spawned or activated or something. And that for some reason counts as... You know that there is, like, in Silent Hill 2 there are... roars. And those roars in cutscenes or from bosses, for example, Maria or, you know... Those roars deal 1 HP damage. Let's say James has 100. 1 HP damage is fuck all. It's nothing. But it's damage. Which you notice when after a roar you try to heal yourself, James will attempt to do that because he has less than 100% health. And was interesting to find out, by the way. And so we think just being near that thing counts as like getting hit somehow by its stuff that it has on it. Yeah. And that then turns off our critical strike. Which is... You know? As much as we like to play a character based on critical hits, hello Dead Island 2, we do not like if a character is... If like the critical hit damage is basically what we need to even like do enough to survive a fight, because otherwise just the enemy will one-hit us. So what we need is, we need to land the first hit, because otherwise our damage gets, think like at least halved, and then we just die before we kill the other one. So that's kind of not what we imagined.
Worth it. Please be my guest. You deserve the first look. Besides, it could be very dangerous. Also known to drive.
NPCs in this game cannot stop pushing you around.
So, another seeker after knowledge enters my realm.
How can people play in third person? This is so weird.
Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Perhaps you will prove clever enough to uncover the secrets hidden here. If so, welcome. Perhaps you are a fool or a coward. If so, you are in peril. Read your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
No. Ah! Sorry! Yo, 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 yo. If that thing hadn't moved so fast.
Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
Shit.
That's a fairly common experience, at least for those who remain coherent enough to report what they've seen. You were in Apocrypha, or at least your consciousness was. Your body remained here, of course. You should read the book again until you reach what appears to be the end. Then you will have fully understood the knowledge it contains.
That's not what we meant. Is that just like another part of the dimension? This is very Cthulhu. So, chapter 2, now we're here. Scroll of Fireball. Yeah, our smithing is not at 100, because with the mods, you don't need smithing at 100 to make the dragon armor. You just need it to be at 90. At 100 you get something that is some bonus whenever you craft something or so, like a stronger bonus. But nothing you really need to have. It's cool, but it's not... You don't need it. But yeah, here this book dimension is very Lovecraft inspired. How do we open this? Or get up there? Take boneless limbs. Open chapter 3 until the player is finished. Now we are done. We learned something. Yeah. We're not doing that. Witch Seeker. Chapter 2. Okay, with that book we can teleport back to chapter 2. Oh, what? Sorry. What does that do? Do we get some buff from that? And if so, can we see what that is? Illusion spells. Common Soul Gem, Song of the Alchemists. Of fast healing? Oh. What does scroll mean? Is that like something that... No, that would be a tome, right? Tome teaches us a spell. So a scroll would mean like something that we use one time? We assume? Technically it doesn't need to mean that, but it would make sense at least if it meant that. Stone Flesh, fast healing again. Enchantments increased to 28. That would also lead to that, okay. We didn't want to get destroyed here. Chapter 4. Okay, there we are. That would be so base if books would work like that. That you can like experience a story of a book by like jumping into it. If you want. Bitch. We're not attacking people from behind. Not if you try it 50 more times. No. If we say no, it is no. And it stays no. Until we say otherwise. Bitch. The ruined books. Burned book, okay. So that's chapter 3. Sorry, what are we not getting here? Oh. Okay. Oh, we love it when we have multiple options and we might choose the wrong one. Let's go to the left side first. Okay. Does that mean that it was correct to do? Somehow. Or not want that. But that we have fonts of stamina here is really cool. The bitch seekers. Ah. Where do we get when we go here? Where do we get when we go here? Ah, we saw what happened, okay. Can we make it? So we quick save here because we didn't know where we're going. But this dimension kind of little bit reminds us now, because we talked off it like in like just 2 lines or so on a Discord, mentioned a book. We don't think it's available now in another language. We know that some of his books are available in like French or even like some other languages. Oh. That was extremely difficult. Yeah. But it would be a book worth learning German for. It's called Das Buch, the book, because it's about a special book, not just any book. That's all we can say, like it is very special and worth reading. If we could have that book, we definitely would, because of its function, what it is for. Frost, Thrall. Diamond, Dwarven Bow. Cool. Nice. What did that do? Sorry, we did not see. We stood here, we activated that, and then... What did that do? And activated something here, right? It did. And we quick save again because we might get... Yeah. This area just makes no sense, but that's the point. No, we just walked back. What? Do we need to shout at that thing, or what's the... What does it do? Wait a second, if that's why we get so confused. This area is strange. Okay, we just got really confused. Okay, chapter 5. We take a quick break. We just need to get something to drink and then we can continue. Okay, back we are. OBS says that 259 people are currently watching Skyrim, and that is on our channel, of course. Where else would they be? Sorry. Bitch. We should have quick saved. We did not. That is not a good reason to punish us just because we did not do what you wanted us to do. Like, bitches. We play a very much bound to physical laws living flesh creature. A Khajiit. We play a boxer, so we have limited range. We cannot do your magic shit, and we cannot teleport around. So we would appreciate it very much if you could... Oh, yeah, Multi. It's fine. Hope you get some good dinner for yourself. We just would appreciate it if we could not constantly get attacked behind by bullshit that teleports behind us. What book would you like to place? Do we need to know which one? Ah! Bitch. Why did that happen? Do we just get randomly attacked now? They have different... Let's just do it. Boneless limbs. Can we... Hello? Are you fucking kidding, right? Yeah, you are being funny again. Delving pincers. So we would say this is boneless limbs. We thought we had to match like the symbol on the book instead of like just the name to the picture. That is usually what you have to do. You have to kind of look. Yeah. Okay, so this is, we would say this is delving pincers, because pincers are those things that crabs have, right? Their hands are called pincers, right? So this is gnashing blades. We don't know. Maybe we're guessing wrong, but we think pincers are like what crabs have. And this is a prying orb. It seems to be correct. And we should write a thank you letter to the game that we did not get assholes spawning behind, teleporting behind us, and one hit killing us from behind. We very much appreciate. Sorry. Can we please not make it so that our attacks just go through you as if you were not having any physical body? That might be the case, but otherwise we cannot beat you. So we would appreciate it if you could just abide to the laws of physics for like 5 seconds, so we have a chance of beating you. Usually we don't want anyone to abide by laws, you know? But please, at least the laws of physics. Okay, fine. Where are we? What the fuck is going on here? Oh. Can we loot you now? Alteration. Yeah, once per day. Okie dokie. Yep. Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
We don't have the dragon wrench out, so please. Bitch.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Oh, she revived that corpse. Sorry, we were just what the fuck? Why are you walking again? And why was he naked? Like, huh? That's because we took all his gear and then she revived the dead guy. Hey, Scandy. Okay. But anyways, we need to go here. What is that? Okay. So we need to go to the Temple of Mirak. Is that a cleared? Earthstone. Skull Village. Bengkongerik. What the fuck? We can't pronounce this word. Temple of Mirak. Raven Rock Mine. Wait, then that is the word that we don't have at the Raven Rock Mine. And that is in Skyrim, isn't it? The Raven Rock Mine is in Skyrim. Wasn't Raven Rock... No. No, it is not. Never mind. That was bullshit. Sorry. Where's the Raven Rock Mine? View on map, yes.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyala.
Okay, so this is where the Raven Rock Mine is, like somewhere here. I think like there. That's where the Raven Rock Mine is. And for some reason the game expects us to go to have been there on our own. For reasons unknown. Lurking about, sorry I haven't been super active. Skyrim has been very productive. We just got stuck here, not soft locked, but kinda stuck for a bit. Since the game did not tell us that we, night vision. The game did not tell us that we needed to visit a place that was not part of the story, because otherwise we would have it on the map. We don't. And that we need to get a part of the dragon shout there, and there was no hint that we would need to go there, at least not that we know of, and so we did not know we need to go into the Raven Rock Mine and get one of the 3 words of the shout. Yeah, the first is fuck, the second is a U, and the third is a bitch.
I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost...
Yeah, it's like you had no reason to go into this mine so far. The game did not give you any information that you should go into the mine. Yeah, because when... Okay, two of us are children, but... Yeah? Even though they yearn for the mine, they did not let us... No. That was a... Yeah, the children yearn for the mines. We don't even know where that sentence is from, but we have like... We have an idea where it comes from. So this fits more. Can we go now? Can we get some night vision? Very cool. Oh, expert. How many lockpicks to break? 1. Only 1 on expert. We have killed more lockpicks on novice before than on this expert thing. Okay. But yeah, we need a key. It requires a key to open. That is a bad. Because we don't have the key. Where do we get the key to the mines?
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think I'm crazy. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map. A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather.
The game at times can get confusing due to the world being so vast. Yeah, that is true. Sorry, this is far away. Like, it's 1.5 arm lengths that we reach at right now. And just went and attacked him with love. That's what we always do. School's been okay.
Gratian Kyrelius. The East Empire... I found an unsent letter. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else.
Oh, whoops. We should have read that. We thought it was like just family background that we just wanted to get the...
It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone. Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian. And what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us.
Any idea of where to start?
Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost. Be careful down there.
I'll never
do this for me. And I regain the respect that I've lost. Be careful down there. Mine can be treacherous.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Someone do something. I'll teach you. Where'd you come from? Who's there?
Oh.
Done and done.
Who's there?
Where did you come from? You were just suddenly there. Where did you come from? Can you give us a location? We're not good at guessing, really. Yo, we know shouts. Okay, cool. In addition to having ranged weapons, we also know shouts. Awesome. That's so cool. So that it is so much... Bitch. We definitely needed that to be a thing. Okay.
Where'd you...
We are not doing this. We are not doing this. Can we get please our vision back? That would be very nice. That's quite a lot of you assholes. Right, that's that one. Something happened in chat.
I was always taught to avoid these types of wounds. I think I see why now.
You need an ancient Nordic pickaxe to do this. Okay. And we take it we don't have that. Okay, awa. What the fuck is going on here? Yes, developer console. Yeah, whenever anything happens, the universe kinda ticks, then we want to open the developer console, yes. Couldn't be anything else. So we just have to run through here and hope for the best. Awesome. You cannot wait when enemies are nearby, and you could suck our dick if we had one, you know? Huh? Oh, up there. Okay. Oh, what? Are you fucking serious, game? Really? Shout! Shout! And you get blasted out of the way. Like, come on. Stop blasting us out of the way, please. The joke is old now. And not funny anymore. It even hasn't even been funny once. Stop blasting us out of the way. It is so unfun. Hitch. Okay, that's not where we go. Sorry, no bridge open, so we were assuming things. I thought that was like some shorter way then. Spelltome Ice Spike, that's cool. Do we go up here now? What? Someone is attacking? Oh, it's a oh, it's a trap. Sorry, we did not see that thing behind the bridge. Maybe that's why that thing is here. Like, we're master as a boxer, we're masters at restoring when this shit is over. We're masters at restoring when this is over. Talk now. You listen. This thing here can block the electricity, but that thing there can't. Can you explain that as how that works? Okay. Apparently one cannot. Why can you not go through that? Please, dear developers, think of one reason why that would be. Ah, we stood too close to the wall and that killed us. Cool, awesome. Great. This game is so... we wanna... You cannot see us giving thumbs up, but we were just now. Sarcastically, of course. Awesome. Cool. That worked. Destroy the trap, maybe arrow, that's... Sorry, never tapped into my... yeah, we destroyed the trap, sorry Missy. The OBS window is unfortunately inconveniently placed because we need to. As we said, like, our left monitor is acting up, and we think it's... We're not sure if it's the monitor itself, but it might be the graphics card doing weird stuff. And that's why we don't see chat. But yeah, Minecraft is very fun. What we are currently trying to do is we take our inspiration from Dead Space, but we are trying to build a space station like the Titan station, the Sprawl, as it is called, from Dead Space 2. And kind of build a space station that has like a... of course we need like one cubicle that is like producing oxygen, one where we currently are building like a power station, a nuclear reactor with steam turbines. Why do they work in space? Just pretend they do. It's future technology, so you don't understand why that works. And without the gravity, just pretend there's gravity with like some device or whatever. But because the mod is not built for galactic craft, and yeah, and then after that we want to like build stuff for farms, like for food, animals, stuff where people can live, and so on. We just knocked something over that we didn't even know we had on our desk. Okay. Yeah, we can show that. Maybe at the end of the stream. What? How late is it even? Oh, wow. Yeah, you can shoot as many poison arrows at us as you want, because we're immune to poison. Vampires are... That's not what we're meant to do. Why do we have that equipped? The fucking scream. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Hello. That was not our intention. Yes. See, that is adept. 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 And it is so bitchy. You could have it on master level and we don't feel there is much of a difference between adept and... Sarana, you are blocking the way. In case you are not noticing. You are standing in our way. Ah, that's where we go. Yeah, we can show our space station maybe at the end. There is not much yet. We're just planning how to do things currently. So, like at first we built like a big reactor, maximum size, then noticed technically we can get more energy out of it if we do it a little bit differently. And now we're building a different version, or basically like 3 smaller reactors, because with the same amount of uranium, or yellorium as it is called after yellow cake, it would have the same power output as like 1 big reactor. No, it would have more, but on this with the same fuel usage. So we decided that 3 smaller reactors are probably better, even though 1 gigantic reactor looks cool. It does. But 3 smaller reactors also have the advantage that you can like shut down each. So yeah. How do we open this? We feel like there's a puzzle attached to it that we just do not see. Did we come from up there or down there? Are you itching? Game, please. Why? We need a mod that adjusts the jumps in this game and gives like the player at least double the jump height. At least that is not much. Look at this. That's nothing. It's at least double the jump height. Come on, that's nothing. What we get. We don't know what we're supposed to do here. Oh, cool sword. Kind of reminds of. Kind of reminds us of the sword from Doom. Retrieve Gratian Corellius journal. Escape Blodscale Barrow. So are we not supposed to go in further? Oh, we were supposed to read his journal. Something journal. Journal. Sorry, Gratian's journal. 30 Rain's Hand, 4E10, however that you read that year. Received a letter from the East Empire Company today. They say that some of the miners broke through the wall in Shaft 3 of Raven Rock Mine and found some ruins. I hope this isn't another crypto scam. And another waste of time like that fiasco they sent me to in Cyrodiil. I'll gather my assistant, Milius, and sail back to Raven Rock at first light. I'll be nice to the old house in Solstheim again. Okay. We read the page, but it didn't. Apparently, that was not enough. Huh? Why are you pushing us? How can we do that attack from the side? We have to do a power attack from the side, but... Oh, okay. How do we do that from the side? How do we do that sideways? Let us out, damn it, yeah. How do we do a sideways sword attack? We're not sword users. Sorry, we don't know how that works. How do we get a sideways attack? Is there a specific button to it? Because that's blocking. In case you were wondering. This is blocking. Because everyone gets a block except boxers, which... You know that is half of boxing. Or like 1/3 of boxing. Movement, blocking, punching. Oh, yeah. But whatever. So do we have to lie on the side because our character is incapable of doing a sideways attack, or what? We don't know. We just can't slash sideways. We cannot slash sideways. Only if we turn around, then yeah. Every time we do a power attack, please don't run in front of the sword if you can. Yeah, every time we do that, we get this. We have to move. Okay. Maybe we have to do press the side. Ah! Sorry, we're not sword users, we're boxers, so we... And now we have to do that. No. That doesn't do it. Is there another one? Oh, now we have to do that. Still no, okay. Oh, wow. Magic screams. Bubbles. We did it! Yay! Right? That's why we save. We should have saved. Yeah. Just making sure, because accusations happen all the time. Can also just go to the side, like it's not really necessary to... Oh, that's not what we're meant to do. Can we get our night vision back, please? Because seeing things is very helpful, we heard. Serana, are you still... Serana, are you okay? Serana, please. We are hungry. Ah! Oh, you spawn on the water. That's very good. We cannot fight you where you shouldn't be able to do that, bitch. Oh, why does our damage rely so fucking hard on crits? We either crit or we just don't beat something. Too late game. We need to kill him faster. Okay. Fuck this shit. Why did you need to fall into the water? Okay, this is your ash pile, yeah? Okay, good. That's necessary. Important ritual. So this is the word of power learned worm dragon aspect. Considering what we had to go through to reach that word, and that how we had to find out that we... There's the next black book, by the way. Oh. We would call it the aspect. No, aspect. Itch. We are not keen to die. At least it levels our restoration all the time. That is something. Magica. That's not how it works. Ooh. Thank you for doing your scream thingy. Whoever had the idea that in games that enemies have to always do that, I saw the player, and then they do some animation or whatever. Thank you so much for that invention, because that helps so much in games to either avoid enemies entirely, or at least beat them before they beat you. There's a second one? Apparently. Another black soul gem, another black soul gem. We get so many black soul gems. Holy shit. Cool. Black Book, The Winds of Change. What does that do? Scholars Insight, Companions Insight, Lovers Insight. She's her own worst enemy, so that we think like we're not the biggest. So we take the Lovers Insight, right? Oh, it says even what it does. Sorry, we thought if we clicked on it, we immediately accept it, and then the book disappears. We don't trust games whatsoever. It's we have seen so much bullshit that the game did not explain anything. You clicked on it, yeah, you chose death. And then you were like, okay, how were you supposed to know which option does what? That's why we wanted to make sure that really this is what we want to have. Okay. Good. To Solstheim. Okay, back in Solstheim and already half an hour over time. But we started later, so little bit later. We will save here.